I didn't know why I came so far. Was I blind till I know these moments? And my way you walked away, that I just got so sick of it. Then the way that I went from there, give it what can see you no more. And you let it go.
Like from them, Dragon, Bird, double African Dragon, blue shot pa lang, and a two-man, Laser,
They get the hits on here, no! More Dragon does go into Mesky's side. There's the equalizer in the back line. Cataclysm is actually, you know, a 5-man!
You know this was what you always want, or is this just only what you want? Like you're lost because this deep where you know that.
Magandang gabi mga summoners. Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin namin ma-contain yung excitement at pagod na nangyari mula dun sa napakainit, napakatinding laban.
Sobra.
Shown up by Naga Esports versus Imperium Pro Team Blue. What a crazy match it is. Ngayong gabi, dito sa Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split. Kami po yung magiging shoutcaster. Ako po si Jeshin Bumina 149.
At ako naman po si GS Riku.
Matutunghayan nyo a battle for a spot in the finals, a semifinals match. It's gonna be Celestial Esports TNC versus MSKI Support. Para sa laban natin ngayon, huwag na nating patagalin to. Isang matinding laban, ladies and gentlemen, summoners, mga viewers natin. Just Riku, let's get into the drafting phase.
Grabe. Sobrang excited na ako. I mean,
Oo.
first game, ganda ng opening ng night natin.
Grabe talaga.
Ay,
Wow.
di pa rin yun kaya yung sinabi mo, di pa ako nakaget over.
One of the greatest moments here at the PGS.
The spring split,
Oo.
guys. Spring split. And meanwhile, eto na tayo. Celestial Esports versus MSKI.
Oo.
So, time and time, MSKI has always been in the finals.
Yes, that is true. Oo,
Yes.
ano to, powerhouse team na to.
Powerhouse team.
Veterans, may
Veterans.
pangalan na, 'di ba? Naging Crown Kings na to, naging ang Crown Kings na
Yes.
to. One of they have so many milestones pagdating dito sa League of Legends Philippine scene.
Exactly.
Okay, League of Legends World Championships qualifier.
Oo.
Meron silang undefeated streak sa isang group stage.
Nung spring
Oo.
2015.
Ngayon, let's see how they roll in
Oo.
this match against the newcomer Celestial Esports. Yun
Yeah.
naman ang milestone ngayon ng Celestial Esports. Ginagawa nila ngayon.
Yes,
Diba?
kasi imagine, first time pa lang nila ever dito sa Pro Gaming Series.
Yeah.
And they qualified actually na agad. I mean, this battle is not like Naga Esports or Imperium Pro Team Blue na kung sino matalo, laglag. Hindi. This is a battle for a sure spot to the finals. Yung nag-aantay na lang, nag-chill na sa trono na parang sino kaya mga kalaban ko,
Oo,
ganyan.
oo.
Ganun yun. And let's see though if Celestial Esports is gonna have, you know, the easy way out, the easy waiting dun sa top.
Yes.
Or MSKI na naman, siya na naman yung nandun. Kasi MSKI, take note, siya yung summer champions natin,
Yes.
summer split. So, let's see. It's gonna be less sort of a preview-ish
Yeah.
kung anong makakaya ng champions natin ngayon.
Okay, so looking into the bans dito, Miss Riku, what are your insights?
Understandable dito yung Alistar tsaka Twisted Fate.
Yes.
Alistar on a Kaigo.
Actually,
Kaigo na on
Hindi
Alistar
ko
pala.
maalala yung defeat dito ni Yume on his Twisted Fate pick. So far, napaka
Yeah,
successful ng Twisted Fate
parang
ni
wala pa siyang
Yume.
talo dito
Oo.
on a Twisted Fate. Very feared. Although na-nerf naman na si Gangplank, pero they did a bunch of balances dito. Ang laging binaban against Yume is either Zed,
Zed,
Fizz, Gangplank,
Kassadin, di ba?
Kassadin.
So,
You can't, the thing is, you can't really outban Yume here.
Oo, yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be sort of
You have
mistake-ish
to
if
roll
you
in
try to...
some risk.
Oo.
Minsan nga, tingnan mo, nag-hover sa Fizz ngayon yung Celestial Esports.
Yeah,
Auto
kasi,
Fate.
exactly, kung naubusan ka na mag-ban, why not take it yourself?
Oo.
And
we know Fate. Mechanical Championship pinipin niya.
Mechanical
LeBlanc,
champ. He
diba?
also does Assassin Champions
Oo
aside
nga.
from utility. I guess that's the difference between Fade and Yume. Yume, we don't see him that much on the utility. Talagang, that's his element to be on the Assassin Champions. And, gaya na sinabi natin, sabihin natin na kahit nerfed itong si Gangplank,
Oo
yung
nga
barrels, it's only 3 at a time na ngayon.
Levels.
But then, the frequency of how you can plant them agad is decreased. So medyo binalance din naman just to make up for the
Banner,
decrease of
yes.
the banners, tuloy, the barrels. Meanwhile, Rumble, not surprised, Hex really likes those weird junglers.
Mukhang weird ka naman kay X.
Ganun naman talaga yung
Pero sa totoo
personality
lang,
niya in terms of the jungle style.
Rengar, di ba?
Udyr,
Hindi yung Gragas.
hindi yung utility
hindi
tanks.
yung Elise, di ba? Mga ganun.
Hindi. Imagine, ito yung lahat ng ginamit ni Hex.
Oo.
Rengar, Nocturne, Wukong,
Oo.
Maokai,
Oo nga eh.
Udyr.
Yes.
Yun. So yung mga ganun talaga yung trip ni Hex. Although, it's okay lang naman din sa top lane si Rumble. Okay lang naman. But then, ang uso kasi ngayon is the Rumble
Yes.
jungle. Meanwhile, Kaigu on a Trundle, if ever ito na naman tayo, hindi surprising at
Yes.
all on Kaigu. I mean, he really likes to Trundle the, what do you call this, the ano as well,
Yeah.
the Alistar, pero ban siya ngayon. Although nakita naman natin si Kaigu has been using a Janna, but I'm not sure if it really fits the composition at this point. Elise is definitely gonna be in the jungle, so hindi pa natin alam kung top lane Trundle to for TG. TG has been switching roles. Like, for example,
Lissandra, no? For Deuces yun, no? Yung
yeah,
banner.
for Lissandra. But on TG, he has been switching roles in terms of being a damage threat.
Yun
Paminsan
nga eh.
nagiging utility siya. He can play Lulu really effectively.
Actually, nakalaro ko matagal na, si TJ dati. ADR. Galing din mag-ADR.
Definitely naman.
So, like, yung pagiging yung flexibility dito ni TG. I mean, TG as a player, yun, is very flexible.
Yes.
And
And he's the type naman
considerable.
talaga na parang respected na parang
Oo.
he'd really want to make the plays.
Yeah.
Pero as you've seen as the group stage, he has stepped back
Oo.
and sort of gave that to like Yume
the
and
limelight sa
EXO.
teammates niya. Yes.
Limelight sa
totoo.
teammates niya. Falling off dun sa... He's also a good Lissandra as well.
Yes.
And both of Deuces hasn't been performing that much.
Yeah.
Not effectively. I mean, yung mga... If ever nag-Lissandra man siya at this game, which is, I don't see that in Celestial Esports, medyo yung target prioritization niya in terms kung saan niya lalagay yung ultimates niya, hindi nagiging effective. So, according to this, right now, it's gonna be probably a top fifth.
Tough is so Deuces, tapos gonna be Fade. No? Yeah, I
Where
know
are we?
Fade on...
Fade on
Yes,
LeBlanc.
Fade on LeBlanc.
Fade on LeBlanc, it's gonna be a top fizz, and then Jungle Rumble.
Yeah.
So, as I've said earlier, Kaigu on a Janna, really effective. There was this point na parang halos wala siyang deaths yata yon. And sorta, nalala ko si Adrian every time I remember a Janna
Sino
doesn't
si
die.
Adrian?
Adrian from IMT
Okay.
Immortals. Baka kala mo kung sinong Adrian.
Nagtatanong lang, sino si
sige.
Adrian?
Okay, anyway,
Parang pang ano kasi siya, pang boy name na Adrian.
pang hashtag
Adrian.
maka-issue.
No.
Sino si
Hindi,
Adrian?
wala. Oh, anyway, sige.
So, ayun nga, tama yung predictions natin. It's gonna be TG with the carry champion this time. Not the utility. He's gonna be on the Trundle and Kaigu with that Janna support.
Diyan nga eh. I mean, trash is available, diba?
Yeah. But then, nakita natin yung performance with Kaigu on the Janna. And Janna is one of the really, really nice supports right now.
Yeah, tsaka you would want that shield for the Lucian. It scales so well.
Yes.
With the light slinger passive na meron si Lucian. Ayun. Ayan, so sa mga viewers natin, esports.garena.ph/stream, I would like to send in my shoutout, syempre, sa Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Yeah,
Kanina,
hello,
kakagaling ko lang
guys.
dun sa kanilang experiential exposure, yung pair nila here at Bonifacio Global City. They're celebrating their 119th anniversary.
Wow.
So maraming salamat po. Saludo po kami. Big shoutouts to Sir Jeff, Major Jeff. Nasaan na ba yung ano niya? Ano ko dito?
Ito ba yun?
Yung shoutouts ko.
Hindi. Okay.
Kay Major Jeff Molina. Ayan. So, if you could pass by, actually yung ano nila, yung kanilang anniversary is on March 22. Ganyan. Etong events na to, parang pre-anniversary pa lang. Hindi siya yung katulad ng mga fair na nakikita mo araw-araw. Like literally, pwede kang pumasok doon sa tangke, pagpipindutin lahat ng pwedeng mapindut doon.
Nandun pa sila mabukas.
Pwede ka maglagay ng kanyon dun sa canons, ng kanyon, ng bala dun sa
Ngayon
kanyon
ba
nila. Tapos
sila?
pwede mong nilayan. Yeah. So yung mga events nilang yun, ang tawag dun ay pre-anniversary. So you could ang tawag dun ay experiential exposure. So you could experience like use all the, hindi naman siguro all, pero like many equipments na manggagaling mula sa AFP. Tapos lahat ng division pa nila nandun din. Air Force, Rescue Brigade, then there's also yung sa Sea Force din nila. Ayan. So,
Nakita ko lang yung mga medic.
Man, hindi. Meron silang orchestra. Saan
May
ka pa?
tanks.
May orchestra sila. May kumakantang AFP. Ang ganda ng boses. Mas
Ang
maganda pa sa
cool.
boses mo.
Siyempre, boss ko yung ganito.
Hindi, kahit hindi ka malat.
Ay,
Oh,
okay.
kasi kumakanta talaga. Like, wala lang silang shoutcaster. Yun lang yung
Ay.
malungkot. Oo, ganun.
Will.
Isipin mo kung gera, tas may nagsha-shoutcast, no? Parang ganun.
Grabe.
Anyway, ayan
Intense.
po. So, maraming salamat po for keeping the peace here in
Yes.
the Philippines. Big shoutouts po. And again, happy 119th anniversary, Armed Forces of the Philippines. Ayan, okay, going back sa match natin, sa mga viewers natin at nanonood ngayon, what you are watching is a match between MSKI League of Legends taking on Celestial Esports for a semifinals match. That means na kung sino man nanalo dito will proceed to the finals.
Yes.
Malapit na tayo. Okay, so
Sobra.
right now, there's Imperium Pro Team versus Naga. Tapos yung mga kalaban ng matatalo dito, one match din yon, one series din ulit
Ang mga
yun.
kalaban, kung sino yung natalo sa Imperium Pro Team
So
versus
tatlo,
Naga.
no? Oo, IPT versus Naga. Tapos yung winner ng IPT versus Naga sa matatalo dito, second series. Tapos yung championships na.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So malapit
Grabe.
na. It's been a long road na naman. Pero it's another split almost to be concluded here at Garena Esports Philippines. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta at sa panunood. We also
Yes.
like to comment. And maraming salamat nga po. Booster si Energy Shot, Genius, Boost Your Focus, Boost
Your
Your Game
Game.
for supporting us and making this broadcast possible. Maraming salamat po. Tsaka sa mga viewers natin, sa mga summoners na naglalaro ngayon, hataw kung sa hataw, we are now entering the 2016 season.
Yes.
Grabe. Tagal-tagal na ng League of Legends.
As in.
And wala ka, ayaw mo pa rin bang tigilan yung gaming na yan? May napapala ka ba dyan?
No! Won't wanna stop.
Puro
Won't wanna
ka
stop.
laro, shit po. hindi ganun yung parents ko. Sobrang supportive ng parents ko. Pero ayun, so, syempre, hindi naman, I mean, not all summoners are lucky like that. May iba pa rin who struggles in explaining
kung
their
ano
side
yung-
to their parents, di ba? Again nga, kapag ikaw sumusobra ka na, yun ang mali. Pero overall, it's very clear. The message is very clear on this one. Gaming is not bad, especially when it translates to esports.
Oo.
Diba? Ayan, huwag ka lang susobra. Kahit sa amin nga,
Kahit saan naman,
kahit
sob,
kami nandito
anything sobra. Oo.
kahit kami nandito sa esports industry, pag napasobra ka sa laro, mali na 'yon.
Oo.
Pag napasobra ka sa trabaho, mali na rin 'yon. Pag hindi ka na naglalaro, ay nako, maling-mali talaga.
Maling-mali na talaga yun. So wrong. So bad.
Hindi ka naglalaro, ganun. Ayan. So again, I would like to send in my shoutouts to all those responsible gamers, responsible summoners out there.
Yes.
Sa lahat na nagsisikap, pinapabuti yung sarili nila para makapaglaro so that their lifestyle will fit in so well for their gaming habits na hindi nga natin mapigilan. Parang
Yes.
it's like we're born to play, diba?
Shoutouts rin sa mga content creators na
Oh,
imbis
wow.
na maglalaro, gagawa ng content
Oo.
which takes a lot of
Ay, nako.
hours, takes
Ay,
your
nako.
time. Diyos ko Lord. Kaya
Diyos
believe
ko,
na believe
Lord.
ako sa inyo.
Kada content.
Oo.
Shoutout sa mga editors ko. Maraming salamat po.
Yes.
Huwag mag-alala, yung mga incentive nyo ngayong gabi, sisend ko na. Maraming salamat po. And of course, sa mga aspiring pro players natin.
Yes, aspiring pro players as well.
Na patuloy na
Don't
nangangarap,
stop, guys.
pinagsisikap. Oh, don't
Your
stop.
road to pro is at Field Overs Finest. You
Yes.
start there.
Ang dami! Ang dami! Please like the Garena PH Tournament Hub. Yan, fan page natin sa lahat ng tournaments. Hindi lang yan para sa League of Legends, pati sa lahat ng games na pinapublish ng Garena.
Ayan,
Meron
Garena.
tayong Lulu Cup, meron tayong Timo
Timo
Cup,
Cup.
meron tayong Proving Grounds, meron tayong yung sinabi mo nga, yung pa-tournament ni Vi.
Pa-tournament, di ba? Yung Field Overs
Build
Finest.
Overs Finest,
Yeah,
diba?
yun yung
Dito sa Pro
semi-pro
Gaming Series.
natin. Aha.
Kasama pa, shoutouts din pala sa mga bumabatak pag weekend, usually nila ginagawa yan. Yung rank 5s. Diba? Yung mga humahataw sa rank 5s.
Yes.
Ang daming mga teams nun, diba?
Oo.
And of course, sa mga legendary solo queue masters natin. Nandyan.
Ay, may hinahanap nga pala ako, Shinbu.
Oo.
Nawawala sila. Kasi kinausap nila ako na parang they're a group of content creators that do montages. Mga Pinoy sila.
Oo.
They have a Skype group. So if you are watching, can you guys PM me? Like,
Oo.
I wanna talk to you guys and have a collection and view all of your montages. Kasi isa lang yung na-view ko doon. And I was really impressed. Mala that jellyfish yung style ng content nyo.
I
So
see.
shoutouts po sa inyo. Kindly
Oo.
PM me. I would really love to just talk to you guys and see all your content.
I also would like to send my shoutouts to all those aspiring shoutcasters.
Oh,
As you
yes.
can see, kami dito sa Garena Esports, we're looking for more shoutcasters. Sa totoo yan, hindi nga lang siya naka-announce, pero if you would like to apply as a shoutcaster, just send
Just
us
send.
your
Oo.
shoutcasting videos, di ba? Tsaka, ayun lang actually, shoutcasting video lang, and right now, marami na rin talagang, I would, knowing the community na capable of shoutcasting. So, just keep practicing, guys. Okay? Ayan. So, eto na, mga kaibigan, everybody has spawned and welcome to the Summoner's Rift Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split Semifinals, mga kaibigan. Actually, mala semifinals.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker lamang to. Sa kamakita ng may tiebreaker, isang game lang may spot ka na sa finals. On the blue side, Celestial Esports. In the top lane, it's gonna be CE Deuces A51 on that piece. In the jungle, it's gonna be CE Hex A51 on that Rumble. In the mid lane, it's gonna be CE Vade A51 on that LeBlanc. And for the bottom duo, it's gonna be CE Marky A51 on that Ezreal, AD Carry, and CE Mikos A51 on that Morgana support.
And meanwhile, on the red side, we have TG in the top lane with the Trundle. In the jungle, we have Kulit with the Elise. In the mid lane, we have Yume with the Gangplank. And for the bottom lane duo, we have EXO with the Lucian and Kaigu with the Janus support.
Ayan, mga kaibigan, esports.garena.ph/stream. Nakikita nyo naman yung laban between Naga Esports versus Imperium Pro Team Blue. Oh, kung ikaw, minalat ka na, ako naman, atakin sa puso.
Grabe.
Tomba na ako. Kaka-blow by blow kanina kasi sobrang intense ng laban na to. I'm sure if the spot for the finals is at stake on this one, this is one hell of a match for you sa mga viewers natin out there. And again, esports.garena.ph/stream. Please do share the stream link and invite your friends in to watch. Diba? Panoorin nyo, diba? Parang break time muna sa laro. Sama-sama tayo magkulitan, magsigawan, maghiyawan, and witness one hardcore match, League of Legends Philippines, between Celestial Esports versus MSKI, League of Legends Mark.
Yes, as I can see here for Celestial's comp, tingnan mo, Miko's on the Morgana already, really comfortable on this champion. Pero
Yes, oo.
this one, they have the chance to make more picks in this comp kasi especially with a Fizz, with the Morgana, yes, and the LeBlanc. So they have to rely on being able to snowball, being able to burst people down right away. Kasi if nahuli sila sa items, they're gonna have a hard time later on
That
during
is
the
true.
team fights. Kasi if you look at it, mas painful dito sila kulit than Yume later on in the game. Oo nga. Oh, hold that thought.
God, so many trade-ups na nagaganap between these two teams. Now, they don't even want to rely onto their jungle. Okay? So many aggressive maneuvers ang pinupull off dito. Right now, kanina, nakita ni Mikos kung anong mechanical play ang pwedeng gawin sa kanya ng isang Lucian. It's kind of expected. Of course,
Yeah.
with that relentless pursuit na hawakan lamang ni EXO yung kanyang relentless pursuit, and the signal to activate that would be against the dark binding ni Morgana.
Unless, you know,
Predict shot o kaya mag point blank range. Pero paano ka po point blank range kung may Janna?
Yeah.
So you'll be receiving tons and tons of damage bago ka pa makalapit to point blank range.
Yeah.
Yan.
And dito naman, I expect level 6 pa to dito yung
Yeah.
somewhat of magiging ma-action. Because Rumble doesn't have sort of a reliable...
Wow.
Hold on, thought.
Very aggressive. You know, kung hinawakan pa ni Kulit yung kukon niya doon.
Kaya pa.
Kaya pa kasi nasa likod lang siya eh. Nasa likod lang siya ni LeBlanc, so he doesn't have to cast that cocoon
Yeah.
very early. So, siguro, yan.
Oops.
God.
Wow.
You know, pag relentless pursuit doon, si EXO, but
No need.
no need. Pero lapit na ha. Parang 1 pixel away from the hitbox.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay, ayan.
Okay.
So, right now, you can see 4 minutes into the game. Palitan lamang ng palo dito yung mga players natin.
Yeah, kasi at this point, they don't have... I would like to, kasi parang say na, for Hex's ganks to work, they have to make TG overcommit.
Yep.
Kasi they don't have anything to lock him down at this point. Kasi he has the ice skating rink of his, the frozen domain,
Yes.
for the movement speed and escape. So they need, and he has the disengage naman din with the ice pillar as well. So they need, if Hex is gonna gank the top lane, it's either a really nice place, or this is pre-level 6. They don't have the means yet. It's gonna be hard to catch him, to lock him down rather. Fade naman has the capability, but the problem niya, yung it's K. Kakaya lang ng orange, okay na siya. Yeah. And then meanwhile, dito naman sa bottom lane, they have to rely on Mikos with the dark bindings to make Hex's ganks work. Pero I feel like Rumble is definitely more effective once he has that equalizer already. So probably Hex might go just rush to level 6 to make a very impactful play around the map. But then Kulit has to make that pre-level 6 count na habang hindi pa kaya ng Celestial Esports na gumawa ng mga active plays, Kulit has to make that work para
Yeah.
at least hindi masayang yung disadvantage na meron ngayon ng Celestial Esports.
That's true, mga kaibigan. And right now, 5 minutes into the game, makikita natin Mikos shifting his focus now onto Kaigu.
Wow.
Putting the Dark Binding against Kaigu. I would like to emphasize more also on that rumble na sinabi mo, na napakaganda talaga ng equalizer.
Yeah.
Like, if you utilize that as a gank pad, you just put the equalizer dun sa escape pad
Yeah.
ng kalaban, and that's how the jungle rumble works, especially with the buff na pagdating dun sa kanyang harpoon, di ba?
Yes.
And plus with the Luden's Echo, tons of damage ang pwedeng bitawan ng isang Rumble that's ganking you. But right now, Hex is taking a more and more conservative type. I know, now he's now capable of ganking. So only words will stop him now that he is level 6 and that equalizer is up. And right now, overextended ngayon si Yume. Let's see how Hex will rotate for that one.
Yeah, looks like ito na nga yung plano niya. Just keep farming, get the items in. Kasi level 4 pa lang si Kulit. Kasi yun nga, he wants to make the Elise count, be level 6. And hindi siya nakahanap ng openings. And it's cause it's either pag yung rotation niya, pagdating niya dun sa may lower, sa side ng, okay, hold that thought.
Oh my god. Fades. Risking so much. Over this one. Oh my god, that's one exhaust now in the hands, and it's gonna be a teleport play, mga kaibigan. Exo will go down. Deuce is receiving the exhaust, and now he's onto Kaigu in the top lane. TG knowing that there won't be any support coming from the top laner. Hex will lay down the equalizer. TG will flash that up and take 1-for-1 on both sides of the map as Hex will go down along with Exo. 1-1. Yan nga, mga kaibigan, 7 minutes into the game.
It's okay. 1-1 lang naman. It looks like they have their priorities straight naman dito. And I think they do not want TG to be parang to rack up.
Yeah, ang
Kasi,
problema, nagra-rack up si TG ngayon. Ang laki nung CS lead niya against
laki talaga.
Fizz.
And bumabawi naman dun si Deuces by being effective with the teleport plays.
Yes.
So, it's okay. Dun naman siya bumabawi. And I feel like TG might be really a big problem here. Kasi,
Yeah, yun na nga eh.
parang siya yung dating reworked Poppy before na parang as long as TG gets his carry type champions, tas pag hinayaan mo,
Oo.
it's like TG on an Olaf again.
Yeah.
It's very nostalgic pagdating na parang Rampage 2015 finals before against
And-
Imperium Pro Team.
And right now, Celestial Esports has that assassination potential. They don't have any frontline. I mean, right now, sa face ng game na to, Hex has no option but to be on tank.
Yeah.
After the Runic Echoes.
Unique echoes. We'll see though. Looks like he's still aiming for the damage thingy. Kasi nga, very, very effective. And, oo nga, wala silang
Oo, for the
tanky
frontline.
frontline compared to the bruiser naman na meron sila, which is TG.
Yes.
And in terms of sustained fights, I have to put it to MSKI. We have Yume with the orange, it's K, with also the barrel management,
Yun
like
nga eh.
laying it down constantly kasi nga,
Napaka-early game-oriented na composition ngayon pala ng Celestial Esports.
yeah, very early game. They
Oo.
have to make the LeBlanc work or else her damage will fall off late. Hindi na siya makaka-burst when people start building their defensive items. For example, let's just say, nag-Hex drinker si Gangplank or
Yes.
something, or mag-Sterax. O baka mag-Sterax si TG, I'm not sure. But then, I'm not sure the build of the Trundle. Pero, pagdating ng late game, you tend to build more defensively once you get all your important items
Curse
na.
of the Undying is percent health ba?
Dying?
Ang Curse of the Undying, oo.
Ah.
Pixel ba yung nakuha niya? Kada hit.
I'm not sure.
Kasi kung percent health yun, yung nare-regenerate mo, sobrang sulit lang talaga. Ito, Sterax huge. Pero let's see on this one. TG has no flash. He will be roasted there, mga kaibigan. As Deuces flashes in for the cleanup. Deuces could go down. No, he won't. That Urchin Strike puts him on a safe distance over the top lane outer turret. What a nice gun coming in from Hex 2.
I'm really curious kung anong i-build ni Deuces here on the Fizz.
Oo nga eh.
Is it gonna be like
Gauntlet.
the Gauntlet again? The Bruiser Fizz? Oh, wow!
Wow! Isang Dark Binding equals win with a support as the bonus on the side. Inabalikan naman. Actually, the series 1 minute. for 3 kills in the hands of Celestial Esports.
Really, really ahead na to si Mark. I guess it paid off. You know, that gank in the bot lane. Having him get the Sheen. So it's a nice mini
Featured
spike.
matchup eh. Marky versus Exo. Diba?
Marky versus Exo tuloy. Exo dun sa banner na ginawa.
Oo. Nagpapa-shoutouts din pala si Hex.
Oh.
Lumabas daw siya sa
ban.
front page.
Oo.
Na banner. So, sabi daw ni Hex, shoutouts daw sa content editor ng Garena.
Wow, magkakabungguan sila dito. Kulit. And then,
Jungler to jungler, AP to AP, rappel play mga kaibigan. Hex gets the bite and here comes Faye. He will flash in, puts in the ignite onto Smart Kulit. The lasso didn't connect mga kaibigan, or the ethereal chains rather. And that's Smart Kulit. Mineski Smart Kulit. Assassinating Hex.
very brave si Kulit naman. Siyempre, in terms of burst, you gotta hand it to an Elise compared to the Rumble. More on the slow DPS, susunugin, lulutuin pa.
Pag-burst, on Elise talaga.
Oo.
Pag
Sustained
sustained damage
DPS,
kay Rumble.
Kay Rumble, yeah.
Pag total damage kay Rumble.
Oo. Yeah. And sobrang confident too. Actually, anong ginagawa ni Elise doon? Nagpa-plant pa siya ng ward sana.
Oo nga eh. Which is wala ako nakitang ward.
Yeah.
Actually, may ward pa nga doon ay si yung buong Celestial Esports.
Yeah. So, parang hinanting niya lang talaga siguro or nagkataon lang talaga na kabunggo niya si Hex, low HP as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Pero then, still on the lead pa naman tong si Celestial Esports. And Marky, really brave, no? They don't have the form of engage naman kasi they only have to fear Kulit.
Yeah. And if you have that magic resist, or some sort of tactics, it would work well against an Elise. Pero I find the Rumble Elise matchup sa trade-up na lamang talaga si Elise. Because kung jungler ka, you would build armor and damage for that fast wave clear. So it's kind of understandable. No! It's gonna be Marky getting first! And wow, that's one crucial flash mga kaibigan.
Oh wow, turret!
Wow, it's gonna be crazy engage. What a risky trade ang kinuha ni Marky doon against Exo. That's a Lucian, my friend, di ba?
Yeah, the Lucian.
Lucian against Ezreal. All Lucian needs to do is just dodge 2 skills.
Exactly. And walang mapaprovide na any sort of shield or heal si Garena. And at this point, I would like to point out din pala, if there's a camp flank, their siege is really good. Kasi, for example, yung siege na face-off na siege, you just have to plant. You have to put the cannon barrage behind the turret and everybody is forced to like go back and not defend it anymore. But that comes later on Gangplank later. Kasi laning phase pa naman tayo.
Isang magandang setup. Setup ka ng barrel. Paka-setup mo ng barrel. Lagyan mo ng ult sa likod. But it's gonna be the Rockets. A long-range rocket hit against Yumel. It's kind of surprising. He's kind of expecting then si Deuces to go in over this tower. But it's kind of risky. They didn't expect na nandun si Kulit. In the mid lane. Ayun.
So, nice counter rotations din naman yung ginagawa. Yung presence niya pa lang in itself is really important kasi it adds hesitation to the calls of Celestial. Kung are they gonna go for it? Because we might be able to give more to the enemy than gaining for ourselves.
Yung muntik na kill kay Marky could have paid off so well. Ang laking team goal na pwede makuha.
Yeah, shutdown yun eh.
Mineski.
Exactly. And they wanna get Yume's items as fast as he can. That's why nakikita natin na kahit na KS man lang or pwede overkill, it seems overkill, but nagka-cannon barrage siya sa mga targets na malapit na mamatay na hindi naman kailangan. He needs that participation kasi
he would need that ult.
And then, ano nga ba yung sasabihin ko?
And right now, 4-2, ladies and gentlemen, as Celestial Esports entering, pulling off that aggressive maneuver, paying off so well with 3 kills in their packet. Still may 1 kill din na nakuha doon. Ay, may 1 kill na nakuha out of the blue. Itong Mineski Smart. As you can see into the itemization, makikita natin, 137 CS, big, it's kind of 17 CS lead, no? So malaki-laking lead against the LeBlanc. Kind of expected with the wave clear that Gangplank has. He has now that Trinity Force on top of that pickaxe.
Yeah.
And because di na nga nag-connect yung Dark Binding, naglakad pa forward.
Nag-normal attack.
Wow!
Yeah. Wala eh. Sometimes may tendencies na ganun. Pero, naalala ko yung kailangan ko sabihin. Good, kung ang Smart, ang Mineski Smart, may cannon barrage in terms of sieging, Celestial Esports also has the equalizer pagdating sa pag-siege na trying to like zone them away from the tower,
Yes.
scaring MSKI away from the tower. So, they do have equally good kits in terms of AOE zoning potential dito for both sides.
And Kaigo, sinusulit niya itong pader na to talagang sidestep pa
Oo.
kanan. Hindi pa kaliwa.
Oh my.
Sometimes it's kind of good kasi yun nga ang tendency mo. There's a tendency for players to dodge your skill kung saan mas spacious.
Yeah.
Yung sa pressure, di ba? Go with the lowest. Dun ka sa area na mas may konting pressure.
Yeah.
Engineering, my friend.
Wow.
Pero sa halip, ang ginagawa ni Kaigo, suma-sidestep siya papunta sa pader. Masala siya dumidikit sa pader.
They have to be careful dito sa bot lane because Zeus has teleport. Walang pressure sa kanya. And let's see though. Ayan na, yung teleport.
Teleport coming in from Bruises. Will that be enough? Kulit receiving the binary. It won't be enough, but Kulit would rather fight against. Oh my god, against Ezreal.
Oh,
And
no.
the rappel, one easy pick. Make that the kill given onto EXO. You have to include Kaigo as
Wow.
assassinates him. Here comes Fate. He's targeting DG. One time remembers. Will that be worth Ethereal change now? As you can see, Hex is going for the cleanup. But again, this is TG that is worth mentioning. As I recall, there's also a shutdown nga kay Marky. This is one team gold paying off so well. Still, wala ng teammates dito si TG. Ethereal change didn't connect, but it's gonna be the slow coming in mula kay Hex. So much damage is managaling mula kay TG. If TG hasn't been there, siguro hindi nakaretaliate masyado itong Celestial Esport, ay itong MSKI Smart. But what they will do is Yume pushing and destroying this outer mid lane turret.
Yeah, that's definitely MSKI's win. As I've
Yes.
said earlier, magiging problematic to si TG later on pa. I mean, hindi pa nga siya nakaka-kompleto ng core item
nga
niya.
eh.
Piece by piece.
Anong
Piece-
magagawa mo kay TG ngayon? Yun yung
Oo.
problema. Pagdating sa early game to pagdating sa mid game to late game.
Yume pa. I mean,
Oo.
that's discounting Yume's threat pa later in the late game. Sobrang effective niya. Magkakabanggaan yung support.
They have, to transcend so well. Sobrang ang daming kailangan gawing trabaho dito ng Celestial Esports
Yeah.
because it's very clear that they have a compositional disadvantage against MSKI.
I guess it could have worked if Deuces teleported earlier. I mean, nag-antay pa talaga sila.
Na mag-dive
Oo,
talaga.
kasi they have a lot of deep wards already. I
Yes.
mean, advanced wards already. Dun sa may tri-brush, dun sa may brush sa may river, dun din sa brush sa may yeah, I can do this. Point that one, this area. So, I mean, the play was already there. But I guess it's one of those things na you have to wait till they overcome it para wala na silang skills pagdating mo doon. But the damage will be too overwhelming. Kaya pagdating mo doon, mag-isa ka na lang, tatlo pa rin ang buhay, you will not be able to do anything that much to try and disrupt the kill, the speed of being able to eliminate Markin because
Yes.
right away.
Wow, 18 minutes into the game. Make that 17 minutes pa lamang na marka kung saan nabasag yung pinakauna nating tore. It's gonna be one dragon naman. Then, 4, MSKI Smart. Gonna engage over the bottom lane. And again, here is another trade up na manggagaling mula kay EXO at EXO Marky.
Wow,
Wow.
equalizer didn't hit.
No ult connected. Now it's gonna be the ult mula kay Kaplan. But still the damage, tons of damage ang manggagaling mula dito sa tatlong membro ng Celestial Esports. Hex gets punished also well. But that will leave, along with the referral from MSKI Smart to take on this inner top lane turret.
They have no means of protecting this at this point.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose more than actually gaining from what they did. But
Rotate in the mid lane.
yeah, Yume almost dead. It looks like Fate might.
Fade has his distortion now. Okay, buti na lang umabot dun yung cooldown. Do they have the wave clear? Illusion Barrage won't be available, but it's gonna be Deuce's Urgent Strike also onto TG. Not the best target, but probably just to stop the siege from MSKI. This is the sieging power of the MSKI.
Yeah, and the global presence. This is really exactly like Rampage 2015, where MSKI carried a double TP. And then the global presence really overwhelmed the opposite team. I believe it was Imperial Pro Team.
Yeah.
And this is what they're doing again. And TG, not on an Olaf, but on a Trundle this time. Very, very problematic
Oh,
for...
may Trundle nga rin dun eh. Dun sa Rampage 2015 eh.
Yeah. And si TG, yeah. So, nakita naman natin sobrang tanky niya. It's impossible. Like, hindi ka makapag-deal ng damage. That's a LeBlanc. Supposedly, dapat nagsusnowball at this point. But, huli na nga siya sa CS. Wala pa siya sa kills.
Yes.
Wala pa masyadong kill. That's one kill pa lang at this point. Meanwhile, before na yung naging involved si Yume. And siya pa yung ano sa CS. So, Yume really is gonna scale really well. He's not having trouble at all. Actually, they're not putting him on a leash. They're not putting TG on a leash either. Nobody is actually pressuring the two powerhouses of Mineski. So, if Celestial doesn't make their move or try to make their champions count, which is, that's a Fizz who's supposedly gonna be getting killed. That's Ginsu's Rage Blade build pala.
Oo nga eh. Onto that means now who will get that dragon? Second dragon will fall into the hands of Mineski, which is right in onto Kulit. Will not be enough. Knowing more. Here comes the re-engagement. Here comes. Pulis kung pulis nga talaga dumating. Ito na si TG. Fade hits 1Q onto TG. Sobrang konti ng damage na galing mula sa Celestial Esports is nagkukulang o hindi tinatamaan yung tamang target. Soul Shackles mga kaibigan, but they will pop because GS is easily and it's gonna be a double kill for EXO. Make that a triple kill after nakukun mula kay Kulit. It's gonna be Fade, Hex, and Migos going down. Include Duzens and only one member para sa side ng Celestial Esports to defend this bottom lane outer turret. Mineski League of Legends, 21 minutes into the game is coming strong here in the mid-game phase.
Grabe. And Celestial Esports not being able to take anything away from Mineski after trying to contest the dragon and then they started a fight. You have no reasons to start a fight.
Yeah.
Actually, the objective is already down.
Yeah.
And
Sa Mineski na yun.
sa Mineski na yun, so you could have at least made a play somewhere else knowing that you cannot contest the objective anymore. And knowing that they're lacking the damage.
In my opinion, ano nga eh, parang napaka-threatening na for Celestial to go 5-5.
Yeah, to go 5-5. They have lost the phase where they should have counted, which was the laning and made LeBlanc made the plays all over. Na-imagine ko kasi, pag laning plays LeBlanc, Fizz, magandang assassin pair where they would really be pressuring all the lanes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when they try to do that, there's gonna be Yume with the teleport and Yume with the cannon barrage to be able to try and counter pressure when these two assassins try to make something. But the thing is, leashed na rin sila in their own lanes. That's why they cannot make plays elsewhere. Kasi busy sila masyado dun sa sarili nilang lanes where TG and Yume is basically winning everything at this point. But we'll see what the Ginso power spike can do for
Oo nga
Deuces.
eh. And right now I was saying na hindi nga sila pwede mag-take ng 5-5 unless somebody will stand or serve as the front line sa kanila.
Yes.
But what Celestial Esports want to do right now is go for that overwhelming damage, which is because doing this one.
Trying to make a pick.
Very risky pick. Sobrang layo pa nung kanyang teammates. If they go for that engage, they could run the risk of losing Baron to Mineski. On that one, again, 5-5, kinukulang pa rin. Okay lang yung damage nila. Sige, tingnan natin. Pero napaka-risky nga nun. Kanina, kaya ako sinabing kinukulang sa damage itong Celestial Esports. Not on the context of kulang sila sa damage, kundi yung damage nila is not targeting the proper targets.
Yeah, medyo kalat nga sila in terms of
pagsakan ng damage.
prioritizing kasi they are best at, trying to burst someone down to the next target.
Go for the 5-5.
Yeah.
Pero on a choke point.
Yeah. Hindi nga gumana yung equalizer ni Hex earlier. Dun sa entrance ng Dragon Pit, dun sa may blue buff ng Mineski. I don't think it worked at all. Wala masyadong bawas nga eh. Pero that's without the Leandries in his inventory. Now that he has Leandries, I think that's a really nice spike for Rumble.
Yeah, for Rumble. Pero yung Tankiness, wala pa rin. Well, there's one good play. Zonia's Argless play. Pero again, it would require talaga the equalizer to go down on the proper spot. Will this be it for Celestial Esports if they take on siege on this outer lane? This is again very risky for Celestial Esports. And another, kunyari, team fight na 4 kills ang Mineski. It could be the game. I mean, like, kung ang kailangan na lang ng Mineski doon with that kind of lead, play it methodically. Right now, they have a really sizable lead. That is a 7K gold lead against Celestial Esports.
Yes. And gaya ng sinabi, wala silang tank to sort of engage for themselves. So all they can do is rely on the findings at Mikos, try to burst someone down, or let's see here, or Fade to try to bawasan full combo shots to a certain champion. And pag nag 5v5 face-off sila, like, you know, testing the waters. And,
Oh
Exo.
my god, Exo. Bye-bye, my friend. One thing they would want, that is the Gunflat ult going down, but it's gonna be the Baron for the taking of MSKI. Medyo mabilis-bilis na nawawala itong Baron na to, and nobody is rotating for the Baron. Even Deuces has no freaking idea,
Yeah, no
that the
idea.
Baron is being taken on here by MSKI. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the Baron is below 3,000 health, and right now, still no rotation. Wow. So, EXO for the Baron, it's definitely the Baron.
Okay, let me see. So, where's that banner of command? Where's the menu? So,
Nilagay yung
naka-banner of command si Kulit. It looks like hindi na spottan. Wala sila doon. Oh,
God, nobody will go and follow up against Hex. They know tatlo lamang sila and no team fight could be laid down here by MSKI. It's gonna be Kaiku getting popped out, but the Soul Shackles mula kay Mikos. This is two members. Will TG can do something over this one? Mikos, Kulit is doing the work against that one. Banner of Command is paying off so well mula sa damage DPs, but TG is another story. So, that's gonna be Marky doing the work against TG. As you can see that TG will be forced to flash. Marky will
Wow,
flash on
the
top of that
sidestep.
hill. One sidestep from the queue. He gets the VLC player. And bye-bye, Baron Bob. Sabi dito ni
What?
Fade.
Okay.
It's gonna be the normal hit executing TG. Now, here comes EXO. It's gonna...
wow!
Distortion! Sidestep by the Relentless Pursuit. The microplay just coming in from the AD carry of MSKI. Pinagbabayaran niya yung pagkakamali niya. dun sa
Yume
Tribe
wasn't
Rush
even
kanina.
around. All he does around the map is
Just
just
force
cannon
this mid lane.
barrage.
Oh,
Yeah.
force this mid lane. Save this mid lane.
Yeah, split push. Wow, nice sidestep there by Yume. It was probably gonna die.
Yeah, it's a sidestep of death naman din. It's one sidestep that won't save you, so it's gonna be Deuces securing that kill. But again, that engage in the top lane just when you think that Celestial Esport has it when it comes to the skirmishes because they have the skirmishing composition. MSKI naman, okay? As in willing sila maki-trade off ng kahit anong pwede nilang makuha using their champs. And right now, mid lane inhibitor is gone.
Well, at least meron Bork for the Trundle here. Si si Marky, but that's a teleport.
Wow! It's gonna be the lay down, pero look at TG! Isang troll na sobrang bilis! Oh my God! Now, TG leading the front line. Look at the damage. Wow! And that match, this is just too much. And Kulit not risking any objective, not giving any objective against Celestial Esports. 28 minutes into the game, ladies and gentlemen. On top of that 8K goal lead, this game is getting dictated by MSKI Smart.
Definitely. I mean, at this point, hindi natin masyado ramdam si Yume. Kasi parang ang ginagawa niya lang sa side, he keeps on pushing and applying pressure. And Celestial keeps forcing these parang kills na sobrang
Kills nga
extended. And you have to make sure that after those kills, you get something out of them aside from gold.
Or-
aside from gold.
Or you stop something because
Yeah.
every time their Celestial Esports is up to something, I mean, for one kill, is that the blue buff going in the hands of
I
ano?
think
Hex.
and the Hex got it.
Ah, no, no.
No.
It's
Oh,
yeah, napunta naman kay Faye.
akala ko.
Parang nakita ko yung papunta yung SS ng blue buff kay ano.
Exactly.
Okay, no. Still, no. Let's see as EXO and Kulit now forcing a push here over the...
There's the Baron.
inner bottom lane.
Banner of command being
Yun na.
used on the cannon.
Wow. Maganda ang banner of command. Misa ano ba? Kailan ba maganda pumili ng banner of command? Kapag yung champion ng kabilang team skill-oriented. Oh my God! Baron power play plus 1,500.
Wow. MSKI really using this really well.
Plus 1,500 gold. Wow! Yun yung nabigay nung play na ginawa doon ng MSKI. That sneaky Baron power play. What a nice, what a nice overlay mula kay Burrito. But you can see Mikos getting powered. Lucian Barrage, where's the damage? And EXO goes for the cleanup. Lau on the rampage. Kulit hindi matas. Asan yung teammate niya? Napa-extend doon si Kulit. That is a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of MSKI Smart. And here's the story of Yume split pushing. Wow.
Grabe.
Yes.
What pumapansin sa kanya, nobody
Yes.
can actually try and duel him. Kailangan
Yeah.
magdala ng one person or two person. Or if ever naman hindi niya kayang isang champion, aalis lang siya. Kasi wala naman talaga silang hard CC at this point.
Considering the diskarte na meron yung Mineski dito, I mean, at this point nga na sinasabi mo, parang this is like the game na for the taking ng Mineski.
Yeah, it is. It's parang sila kasi with their calls, it's like they missed their chance in
Yes.
making their champions count.
Oo.
So parang it's just Mineski taking advantage of the weakness of Celestial's comp, which
Yeah.
was supposed to count ng laning phase pa kanina pa with the
Yeah.
Fizz and the LeBlanc. And they did not play around that. They were not able to play around that because Yume and TG were very, very dominating in their laning phase as well. Dominating in a sense, not allowing... dominating in a sense that they're not getting kills, they're not
Yes,
killing their
totoo.
laners, yung katapat nila. Dominating is keeping them inside the lane,
That is
not
true.
allowing them to roam.
Oh man, I mean, look at that. Mula sa 7K, that's an 11K gold lead now.
Yeah.
In the pocket of Mineski. This is just the early phase ng ating late game, mga kaibigan. But still, when it comes to the options dito, it's next to none. Para
Yeah.
sa side ng Celestial Esports. Still, they have the damage. Pero yung equalizer, yun yung nagkukulang.
Yeah.
You would really want to make a game-changing equalizer mula sa Rumble na yun. And the clock is ticking against their favor
They
as
actually-
two super minion lanes goes against them.
Yeah, they don't have the best wave clear either.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they don't have.
They don't have a wave clear actually.
Talaga.
Rumble, no, he doesn't have that good wave clear.
Oo. Tagal pa nun eh.
Oo.
Lulutuin niya pa yung minions and everything.
Mukha lang illusion yung flame splitter ni Rumble na maganda yung wave clear na it's not actually. Ayan. And right now, humans are closing in over the top lane side. Good thing that the inhibitor mid lane is now up. That is the equalizer and easy dash and sidestep away from members of Mineski. It's gonna be the Rumble going down first, and you can see that the two inhibitors are now open. Mineski is going for the cleanup as members of Celestial Esports goes back. Here's the flash play mula kay Yume. One party
Wow,
para kay
Taiko.
Nikos. It's gonna be two members make that one member. It's only Fate surviving that one. Good thing he has that step from his passive, mga kaibigan. The second Nexus Turret will go down, not wasting any time and securing their spot over the finals in this tiebreaker. A shutdown onto EXO. It's gonna be Mineski Smart taking on the victory against Celestial Esports.
Wow, will you look at that? Mineski, what a dominating performance, all lanes.
Dominating. D-O-M-I-N-A-T-ing. Yan. Grabe. Look at the scoreboard. If you look into our scoreboard, makikita natin. It's wow. I'm a fanboy now. It's gonna be Mineski Smart Colite leading the game in terms of KDA, his participation and setup. Actually, I think it paid off yung counterplay niya na ginawa sa high-risk composition na pinupull off dito ng Celestial Esports, especially on Hex. Ang kano ba, nalungkot ako para kay Hex.
Yeah.
Could have been a better jungler for him.
You know what?
But-
If Amplifier were here, he would have said na Mineski's comp had a clear what do you call
Goal.
Goal.
Oo.
Like
May
a clear
purpose.
winning
Win
condition.
conditions, yes.
Meanwhile naman, Celestial had this really mix of parang picks and kasi nga, that's a LeBlanc. Then you would want Mikos to roam and go to the mid lane and
Yes.
try to make picks, get gangplank or something like that. Pero it did not work. As I've said, they went past their prime.
I was even
Kumbaga-
surprised with the dun sa pick ni Deuces nga eh.
Yeah.
Sa phase.
I mean, Lysandra was open. A lot of really...
No, Lisandra was banned.
Ay, Lysandra was banned?
Oo,
Oh,
pero
oops,
there's
okay.
still a lot of options. May iba pang nilalarong champion dun si Deuces eh. Could even play Riven, pero I wouldn't recommend Riven for this composition. I
Yeah.
mean, something that fits. Hindi yung parang bahala na.
Oo. Bahala na sa snowball.
Sa
Parang
snowball.
ganun.
Oo, kasi
Oo.
napaka-risky talaga. But still, no, siguro Celestial Esports was thinking na we're still in the playoffs. We still don't lose the chance. But still, that final spot eh. Di ba? I
Yeah.
mean, final spot
the
yun
sure
eh.
final spot
Oo.
na you're gonna sit comfortably
Oo, ayun
there na. Oo,
Oh, yan
ayun,
o, Mineski. Oh. Nasa baba nila
Oo,
finals.
nag-aantay na lang kami eh.
So who's gonna be fighting for the finals? It's gonna be Naga Esports, Imperium Pro Team.
Oo.
Una sila maglalaban. Kung sino man nanalo doon will proceed on facing of Celestial Esports And it's gonna be, kung sino man mananalo doon, will fight MSKI over the finals. Again, what we are holding for our playoffs is gonna be a gauntlet-style match here at the Pro Gaming Series. If you look into our standing, finally, natapos na rin itong ating group stage.
Yes.
Yan, if you look into our group stage, final points, mga kaibigan, MSKI is sitting up top. Okay? Wow. Still, classic scenario. MSKI. Leading team over the group stage. In second, Celestial Esports, big props.
Yeah, pero actually, trivia, summer split, it was Imperium Pro Team who was at the top of the group stages, not MSKI. MSKI was just third.
Oh, yan. Oh. And now, we have Imperium Pro Team running third. And of course, Naga Esports running fourth para sa ating playoffs. And of course, big shoutouts din sa ating iba pang mga Pro Gaming Series team. It has been a crazy group stage.
Yes.
With you, one of the best Pro Gaming Series. Probably the best, sabi nga nila, sabi nga ng team natin,
yeah.
diba? Considering the development and the play na nanggagaling mula sa team natin.
Exactly.
We have a new team mula sa PGS Promotionals, diba? Sitting second dito sa ating group stage.
That's Celestial.
They they've secured the third place spot. Third place na sila. May sure na third place spot na sila.
Yes.
Now that they have a place in the semifinals na talaga pagdating dito sa ating gauntlet series. Ayan, wow. What a nice set of matches na natunghayan natin ngayon mula sa game 1.
I feel like parang hindi ko ramdam yung oras. Sobrang enjoy ako sa games.
Oo nga eh. Yung boses mo, ramdam mo ba?
Oo, ramdam ko na.
Ayan. Ayan mga kaibigan, this is the Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split. Bago kami magtapos, I would like to send in my shoutouts to Christian Element. Ayan, yan yung shoutouts mo, pre. Tagal na yan. Sorry, my friend. Ayan, at kami po yung naging shoutcaster. Ako po si GS Shinbo with the one for Anay.
At ako naman po si GS Riku.
Powered by the official shotmate of the Pro Gaming Series, Booster C Energy Shot Genius. Boost your focus, boost your game. Ito po, again, ang Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split Tiebreaker Matches. Kita-kits tayo sa susunod nating laban. Same time, same place here at Garena Esports Philippines. Maraming salamat po.
See ya.
Oh my God, that's one exhaust now in the hands and it's gonna be a teleport play, mga kaibigan. Exo will go down. Deuce is receiving the exhaust and now he's onto Kaiku in the top lane. TG knowing that there won't be any support coming from the top laner. Hex will lay down that. Pero let's see on this one. TG has no flash. He will be roasted there, mga kaibigan, as Deuces flashes in for the cleanup. Deuces could go down. No, he won't. That Urchin Strike put...
Oh, wow.
Wow. Isang Dark Binding equals win. A support as the...
Let's see though. Ayan na, teleport.
Coming in from Deuces will not be enough. Kulit receiving the bind here. It won't be enough, but Kulit would rather bite against... Oh my God, against Ezreal. And the rappel, one easy pick. Make that the kill given onto Exo. You have to include Kaido as Deuces assassinates him. Here comes Fate. He's targeting PG. One tanky members. Will that be worth it? Ethereal change now. As you can see, Hex is going for the cleanup. But again, this is TG that is worth mentioning. As I recall, there's also a shutdown nga kay Marky. This is one team goal paying off so well. Still, wala ng teammates dito si TG. Ethereal change didn't connect, but it's gonna be the slow coming in mula kay that means now who will get that dragon. Second dragon will fall into the hands of MSKI, which is right in onto Kulit. Will not be enough. No more. Here comes the re-engage. And here comes Police kung police nga talaga dumating. Ito na si TG. Fate hits 1Q on the TG. Sobrang konti ng damage na galing mula sa Celestial Esports na nagkukulang o hindi tinatamaan yung tamang target. Soul Shackles, mga kaibigan, but they will pump because GS is easily and it's gonna be a double kill for Exo. Make that a triple kill after the kukun mula kay Kulit. It's gonna be Fate. God, Exo. Bye-bye, my friend. One thing they would want, that is the Gangplank can do something over this one because Kulit is doing the work against that one. Banner of Command is paying off so well mula sa damage decrease, but TG is another story. So, that's gonna be Marky doing the work against TG. As you can see, that TG will be forced to flash. Marky will flash on some of that hit. That is the equalizer and easy dash and sidestep away from members of MSKI. It's gonna be the Rumble going down first, and you can see that the two inhibitors are now open. MSKI is going for the cleanup as members of Celestial Esports goes back. Here's the flash play mula kay Yume. One party para kay Nikos. It's gonna be two members. Make that one member. It's only Fate surviving that one. Good thing he has that step from his passive, mga kaibigan. The second Nexus turret will go down, not wasting any time and securing their spot over the finals in this tiebreaker. A shutdown onto Exo. It's gonna be MSKI Smart taking on the victory against